Get your girl. City girls. Let's go.
She like 'em bad. 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 She love 'em good, so good, but she really like 'em bad. She like 'em bad. She like 'em bad.
She like them down south country hood, straight up out of them backwoods. She be sitting high up in the air.
Thank you for joining the Diamond Perri Show. I am your host and creator, Diamond Perri. I have a phenomenal show for you guys today. I have a phenomenal artist with me today. I'm going to let you introduce yourself and tell us who you are.
What's up, everybody? I am the legendary Superstar 6. How y'all doing out there? Was I supposed to go more? I was supposed to say some more?
I want you to tell us who is Superstar 6. First of all, I love your name.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And I just want to say that I've been watching him online for a bit. You know, I like to invite artists on that I'm interested in.
Okay.
And he's a phenomenal artist. He's a producer. So I want you to tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Yeah, let me go into depth with that. You know what I'm saying? That's usually just my little introduction. But yeah, I am a singer-songwriter, music producer, entrepreneur, and a whole lot of other things. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Okay. So tell us about, are you an Atlanta native?
No, I'm actually from South Georgia, little country town outside of on the Florida-Georgia line.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is?
Well, Thomasville.
Thomasville.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thomasville, Georgia.
Okay.
Shout out to y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, reality show personality.
Yeah, you know, I'm adding that to the resume, I guess.
Okay. I just wanted to say that because I was able to watch a little bit of the reality show.
Yeah.
And so that is kind of, you know, the music as well. Your music is awesome, but that's one of the things that attracted me to your artistry. You know, just the dynamic of you being versatile, having the versatility in your music, and being a part of reality TV.
Right.
Okay. And so I have a host of questions for you.
Okay.
And I have them jotted down because I really want to get very detailed with you.
Okay.
He has a great following. You have a large following. But for those people that don't know you, I want you to be very detailed, okay. Today. So for viewers who may be discovering you for the first time, who is Superstar 6?
Well, you know, Superstar 6 is that kid from the country that had a big vision that wanted to share that with the world, you know, and he took the time. I'm speaking in third person, but he took the time to perfect that craft, you know, face all adversity, you know, head on, and claim and own his space in time.
Okay.
That's who Superstar 6 is, you know, in a nutshell.
Okay.
Yeah.
What inspired you to pursue music professionally?
Well, I come from a music background. My family is actually, you know, musically inclined. My mom was a singer, and my dad was a DJ, right? And they met each other and created me. You know what I'm saying? And all of my uncles, they either played guitar or drums or whatever the case. But you know, the one thing that was missing from that, like I would compare my family to like the Jackson 5 or something.
I was getting ready to say that. The Jacksons. It sounds like that.
Yeah, but on a whole nother level. Because it was like 12 of them. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But the one thing that was missing was the drive to take it a little bit further. You know what I'm saying? And I came along and I would always see myself on the screen, you know what I'm saying, on TV. I would always see myself on TV. I'm gonna be on TV one day. You know, I didn't know exactly at the time which one it was going, because I played basketball too.
Okay.
So I didn't know which vehicle was gonna get me there first. But I knew I was gonna get there regardless.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it ended up being the music actually, because I literally graduated high school and went straight into the pros, as they would say.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you had to choose one or the other,
hmm
where was the love? If was it with the basketball? I mean, was it with sports or was it with music?
Well, the passion was definitely with the music.
Okay.
Definitely. Like I love basketball too, the thrill, the hype of it. And and I was good. I was pretty good. I played with
Okay.
some people that actually went pro. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of all of y'all names right now, but yeah, you know, it did what it was supposed to do,
Okay.
you
Okay.
know.
And definitely, I hear that from a lot of people that came from like a music background,
hmm
a family that was full of music. A lot of times, those who came before us,
Right.
they didn't take it too far. They
hmm
never, took it further.
Yeah.
And so, our generations and the newer generations are doing that.
Oh yeah.
Taking it further. Growing up, who were some of your biggest musical influences?
Okay. Well, of course, my family. My mama was, man, she was everything as far as my musical influence because she literally listened to every genre of music and sung every genre of music,
Wow.
which is why I sang every genre of music,
Okay. Okay.
So I gotta give shout out to my mama, man, because she definitely put it in me, man. But as far as entertainers go, some of my favorites, definitely Marvin Gaye, the Isley Brothers. Let me see.
So you
Uh,
have like the old soul
yeah,
of
yeah,
music.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Shaba Ranks. I gotta shout. I love Shaba, man.
Saba.
Uh, Otis Redding. I mean, mine's is kind of all over the place
Okay.
because I
Okay.
I literally listened to everything growing up. And I gotta say, UGK. Shout out to Pimp C, Bun B, my favorite rap group of all time. You know what I'm saying?
I like Zombie.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Houston. They've been on me too lately. That's that. I've been doing a lot of production work out of Houston.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You kind of got I mean, I knew that you were either from Georgia
Mhm.
or I was thinking maybe Houston, and I'm
Yeah.
kind of going by an accent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and like a style, like the way that you carry yourself.
Right.
So, I was kind of thinking that.
Yeah.
Atlanta has produced some of the biggest names in music. How has the city shaped your sound and your career?
Well, in previous years, I would say that. In previous years, we in South Georgia, a lot of times we made music that kind of sounded like Atlanta.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But in recent years, I just been doing me, man. I've been
Yeah.
doing my thing,
Yeah.
and
And
it
that's when you
confuses.
really
Yeah,
jump into like that's when you really find yourself as an
right.
artist, when you're comfortable
Yeah,
just doing you, you
yeah.
know.
And I kind of, as a music producer, my thing is always to guide the sound. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like what you hearing right now, that's a trend that some producer created, and the
Okay.
artist just went with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why the sound is consistent. If you go back and you listen to every era, it was always the production. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my thing.
Okay.
Y'all follow with me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed, besides you being an artist, that you were a producer,
hmm
and I've seen you, online in the lab
Yeah.
making music, and I've seen you with other artists
hmm
and guiding them and stuff like that. So, talk about your journey, being an artist and
hmm
as well a producer and how you navigate that because some artists, I've met producers that
hmm
were artists as well,
Yeah.
but couldn't actually handle the 2.
Right. Right.
So how do you navigate that?
Well, I had an early start on it. I started producing music when I was in the 7th grade. So
Mm,
I kind
wow.
of been, you know, I've been doing it for a long time, man. So it's second nature for me, really. Like, and when I'm in the studio with artists, um, I want them to give me their best takes. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like they can do it again, I'm gonna make them do it again. I don't care if it take them 100 times
So
to
you
get.
one of those producers.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna
especially
be 100 takes, as many
yeah,
as it takes,
yeah.
until you get it right, and that's good.
Well, I can't remember this dude's name, but when I got my first record deal, I'll tell you this: he was the engineer at Eddie F Studio. I think it was called Many Mansions, and I cannot remember this dude's name, but I swear to God, he made me be the best. Like my delivery,
Mm-hmm.
I owe that to him
Okay.
because when I first got up there, I thought I was all together. Like I can't, I know how to
He
record. I've been
let you
recording
know
my
you're not.
man. What?
I went through that in the beginning of my career before I became a producer, and I
Yeah.
remember one of the first producers that I worked with having me in the studio for
Mhm.
hours. And even though, I loved being an artist, I was pissed.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, I'm ready to go. And he was
Yeah.
like, no, you're not. Go
Yep.
back in the booth.
Yep.
Yeah, go back in the booth.
A great engineer, man, somebody that, cause he's sitting there. This dude was a scientist with it. He was sitting there looking at it. He's like, "Oh yeah, this ain't tight enough. Do it again." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, it sound good.
Yeah.
As long as it sound good, it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, no, you can do it better.
Yeah, we're gonna
You know?
perfect this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh Lord, I definitely remember those days.
Oh yeah.
What was the moment you knew that music just wasn't a hobby for you and you realized that it was your calling?
Well, this is a little deep story.
If it was ever a hobby. Because
Yeah.
for me, music was never a hobby. So I guess so.
Yeah. I was in the fourth grade, really.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in the fourth grade, man. Not to get too deep and spiritual and all that stuff, but that's what I was told.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I used to hear in spirit a voice speak to me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a
And
very spiritual person, so I
yeah,
definitely understand that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to hear that voice speak to me, and I remember it clear as day. I was on the playground, and some people call it God, they call it whatever they want to,
Mm-hmm.
but I call it source and spirit. But I heard it ask me a question, say, "Can you do something for me?" And I was like, "What?" Say, "I want you to do music because you're gonna be
Mm.
great at it if you do it."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Okay."
Okay. That's the Holy Ghost spirit.
From then on,
Yeah.
but it literally took me from that playground, down there in small rural Thomasville, Georgia, to sitting at the BET Awards the same year I graduated
Mm.
on the front row. I think about that a lot. I'm trying not to, I don't want to
You
take too
are
long,
okay. I
but
told you this is
yeah,
gonna be very detailed.
yeah, man. I went straight out of high school to working with, you know, Def Jam, man. I gotta go into detail a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So my first manager name was Brandon Lewis. Brandon's pop was Butch Lewis. Butch Lewis was the investor in BET.
Okay.
So if it wasn't for Butch Lewis, I gotta act like him a little bit. If it wasn't for Mr. Lewis, you know what I'm saying, putting that bag behind Bob, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't have had BET.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So these are the people that I came in the industry working with, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And um, I kind of find myself talking like them, acting like
Mm-hmm.
them, carrying myself like them, you know what I mean, all the time,
Okay. So
'cause
you've been with some real deal people
oh
in
man,
the
what?
industry.
People don't have a clue. They be sitting next to
Yeah.
me like, he looked like he do something, but I
Uh-huh.
don't,
And
but
they don't have
man,
a clue who they're sitting next
I don't have
to.
a clue, man. I give you this. The most famous person I met, like actually had a chance to sit down with and have a conversation with was Denzel Washington.
Mm,
And I was still in high school when that
I
happened.
love me some Denzel.
Yeah. But he was one of
That's phenomenal.
Butch Lewis' best friends.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a pretty
You
long
sat
story.
with Denzel, so that
Oh yeah, yeah.
he's top notch.
Oh yeah.
He's top notch. Okay. You're not only an artist, but also a producer.
Mhm.
Which came first, producing or performing?
Well, the singing definitely came first, and I begged my mama to get me a keyboard. You know, what grade I was in? I think I was in the 6th grade when I started asking for it,
Okay.
and then they actually ended up getting it for me when I was in the 7th grade.
Okay.
So
Did you have to learn, or once you got it, you really knew what you were doing?
you know, uh, I had an idea.
Okay.
I had an idea of, how to mess around with it a little bit because my mama used to have this old fashioned organ thing.
Mm,
It was one of the ones you plug it up and it had a fan inside
mm.
of it, and the fan started
I
blowing
think my
air.
dad had one.
Yeah, it was one of those, like an
Yeah.
air organ or something I ain't never seen nowhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But she had one of those, and I'm like, I can't do nothing with this, but I can't, ain't no drums in it or
Yeah.
nothing, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So she ended up giving me that keyboard, and I tell her to this day, that's the best gift that she's ever
She could
bought
have
me.
ever given you.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
Besides giving birth to me,
Mm-hmm.
but that I still got it
Okay.
to this day. I went and man, that thing I don't know how it's still intact because it done been through tornadoes,
Mm-hmm.
hurricanes, all kinds of
Mm-hmm.
stuff, moves. You know what I
I
mean?
think everybody has something. Every musician
Yeah,
has something like their tool or something that's a part of their artistry
yeah,
that they hold on to forever.
yeah,
Yeah. And I had a mic like that.
yeah.
And the baby who just seen my baby, he
Oh
broke
man,
it.
oh Lord.
Yeah. And so it was old, so
Mhm.
they don't make it anymore.
Right.
But I just wanted it because it was my favorite mic.
Wow,
Although I have like 5 more mics, but that was my favorite mic.
wow.
So yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Have you ever played the piano? Did you ever learn to play the piano?
You mean like prior to? Or?
Just like the piano. Like, do you play any other instruments?
Oh yeah, shoot, man. I play the keys. I
Yeah.
played the drums. I
Okay.
played the lead guitar, and then a few years ago I picked up the bass.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like a band in one man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
very
Type thing.
musically inclined. Okay.
Yeah.
I play the keyboard, but I've never really played anything else. Was
Mm.
always interested in the piano, but I never really learned.
Yeah.
So, what about your mom? Did mom play any instruments? Well, you said she had the organ.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
about it. I mean,
Yeah.
I ain't never seen her try to play nothing else, but
Okay.
man, that joke is saying, boy, she tear the house down still
Really?
to this day.
Okay. Does she still sing or?
Oh yeah, she don't perform like she ain't
Okay.
going places performing or whatever, but yeah, she still sing.
Okay. Okay. Yep. When it's in you, it's in you.
Oh yeah.
So, do you prefer creating music alone or collaborating with other artists?
Well, I can't really. I can't really say. Majority of the time, I'm by myself, but that's because I'm by myself.
Because I'm
You
by
know
myself.
what I'm saying? I
Okay.
got a studio at my house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, but I do like collaborating with other people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I love to build something from scratch and turn it into something like a masterpiece.
Mhm.
Like that.
Let's see what this is going to turn out to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like that.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
cool. What's one thing about music production that fans don't fully understand?
There's a science to it, for one. Uh, music is energy, right?
Definitely.
It's energy, and then a lot of people think that it's just something that you put on, but it really does. I ain't gonna say control, but it influence your emotions, right?
Mhm.
It's like if you actually if you sad or something, let's say you going through something. I'm gonna reverse this. 'Cause I ain't gonna pour fuel on the fire, but I'm gonna reverse it. But if you dealing with something, right, and you listen to a song that has an uplifting message in it, and the actual music part of it, you know what I'm saying? There's certain notes and
Yeah.
that will brighten your spirit,
It'll
lift your
pull that
energy up.
mood up.
You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
definitely.
And it's also some that'll pull it down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's also that when you mad, if you play the wrong music, you'll go do something stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people don't understand that it
Yeah.
really is magic, and it speaks directly to your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Music is definitely a feeling,
hmm
and it's very strong. And a lot of people who don't make music don't fully understand the
Yeah.
gift of being able to create sound.
hmm
I always say that, composer or artist. I never call it a talent, but I always
Right.
call it a gift
hmm
because you have the ability to create sound. You have the ability to actually change someone's life, to change moods, and to,
hmm
like you said, make a person feel,
Right.
a certain way,
hmm
so sad, happy, glad, emotional,
Yep.
music is a feeling. So it's definitely a gift, to be able to create
Oh yeah.
music.
Most definitely.
Okay, you've also appeared on a reality show. How did that opportunity come about? Tell us a little bit about that.
You know, I'm gonna say this, man. When you know your purpose and you align with it,
Mhm,
and you start speaking that, right? It shows up. Now,
definitely.
the year before, I was like, man, I hadn't done anything with TV or movies or anything like that in a while. I want to start dabbling into that more. This was the year before,
Okay.
right? And when that year came in, I say, yep, that's what I'm doing. And out of nowhere, it's out of the blue,
Opportunity arises.
here comes the owner, the founder of the network. Shout out to Tony, big dog. But the owner of the network hit me up like, hey, I want to shoot a scene with you on my reality show. I'm like, cool, let's do it. Like I wasn't supposed to be on the
Mhm.
show.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I was just supposed to show up
right.
and feature. But, the cards fell. You're like, hey man, we got a couple spots open for the show. If you want to, join the cast, you can get on. I said, hey man, I ain't got a whole lot going on right now. I guess I
Mhm.
will join the cast. You know what I'm saying? So,
Manifestation at its finest.
right,
Definitely.
exactly.
What's your outlook on manifesting?
Oh man,
Manifesting greatness. Like what does that mean to you?
it means everything because it's literally been my entire life.
Okay.
It's literally been my entire life. Like I have manifested good and bad, but I have
Okay.
manifested every single thing that I said that I was going to do from a kid up until this point right here. You
And
know,
you've done it.
I did it all.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it all.
Who did the positive influence come from the most? Was it from your parents or
You know what's weird? Mm. It. I would say this. It literally came from God because my upbringing was very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Uh, my mom and daddy, like they really ain't have no business getting together, but I mean they got together
it's
to
like that
create
sometimes?
me, right?
Okay.
So I was wired differently as a kid. Like, you know how most people see they see something, they see somebody go down like the street or something. And let's say this person walking down the road and all of a sudden something yanked them and they like, oh wait, what happened to that person right there? Some folks would let me walk down there and see what that,
Yeah.
what that was. Me, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go the other way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So my mindset, like growing up, I was always able to see something and see the trajectory of it and be like, no,
No.
I don't want that. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So my environment and how I grew up, it was different things that I saw that inspired me to get the hell away from it. You see what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Okay.
So
Where some people would continue down that same path. I
right,
get it. Yeah.
right. I
So,
always wanted bigger, man. Like I don't know. I made a post about this the other day. Like people used to literally say to me, "Get your head out of the clouds."
mm,
I'm like,
definitely heard
no.
that before.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
no. You don't understand. I see myself up there.
Yeah.
I see it. That's why I'm looking there. That's
Yeah.
giving me direction. I know exactly where I'm going.
But people that don't dream, other
Right.
people that don't dream, they don't want to be around dreamers. If
Oh
you're
no.
a dreamer, they don't want to be around that because
Right.
you have people that don't really believe that they know that a dream can come true,
Mm-hmm.
but since they don't believe that they can do it, they don't want you to do it. And it's not even that they don't think that you can do it.
Right.
They don't want you to
Yeah.
because they feel like they can't achieve that for themselves.
Right.
So yeah, I understand that the big dreamer. So I know you
Mm-hmm.
understand, along the way in your career, I know you understood the process
Right.
of eliminating distractions and getting
Mm-hmm.
yourself around people who were acclimated with their purpose and like-minded individuals like yourself.
Right.
That's all a part of our discipline and success.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I've heard that saying before, get your mind out the clouds and
Mm-hmm.
you don't need to be a dreamer or look at you, you're a dreamer, you know.
Man. Man, we can go down a rabbit hole with that one, man.
Mhm.
You know, I think your dreams is deeper than just a thought, man. Like it's really your guidance. It's your higher self guiding you. It has to give you somewhat of a mental image of it, like a glimpse of
Mhm.
your potential future. You know what I'm saying? But it can't give you the whole thing, but it can give you, hey, I'm gonna give you a little
A
hint, a little
preview.
clue.
Yeah.
If you walk in that direction right there,
And
this
you
is where
know
you're
what
gonna be.
that daydream is? That daydream, that's God. And
Mm-hmm.
God he's giving you a preview
Yep.
of your life and your future. So
Mm-hmm.
it's up to you to walk in that purpose and walk in that
Exactly.
blessing, create that destiny for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you ignore it, okay, cool.
Yep.
But
Yep.
he's going to show you, okay, this is your life and this is what I've created for you.
Right.
Okay, now the rest is up to you,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So definitely believe in that.
Oh yeah.
What surprised you most about the reality TV industry, or your experience
Mm-hmm.
while doing that reality project?
Well, it's weird because it felt like I was doing what I've been doing already. Like,
Okay.
because I film myself all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't the cameras didn't surprise me with them being in my space and following me around and stuff like that. It really didn't surprise me. I've seen pretty much everything you could possibly think of in the entertainment and music industry. So
Okay.
nothing really surprised me at all. I was just like, cool, you know.
Okay. So you just kind of blended in
Yeah, I
with
just went with
everything.
it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
That is cool. Would you do another reality show if the opportunity came up?
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Let's talk about music. Let's talk about your current music.
Okay.
What message are you hoping listeners take away from your latest work? And talk to me, tell the audience a little
Mhm.
bit about your current projects and what you've been working on as well.
Okay. Well, my main thing right now is pretty much stacking all of the things that I'm working on, right? So you got the music, you got the fashion, and you got TV and film, right? All of those things are vertically integrated. That's why when you see me, you see Daco, you see the other things that I'm doing, you see it
Exactly.
all together. You know what I'm saying? So, but my main thing, what I really want people to grab hold of is I want you to get inspired by what I'm doing. I want you to get inspired by what I'm doing because I'm literally a walking testament of what perseverance is. If you continue on your path to become great, and that's what your mindset, you determined to do that and never deter away from that, you're gonna get to where you want to go. I got years in this. I hate to say it, you know what I'm saying, because I don't want people to know how old I am, but I got some years
Okay.
in this game, man. And when I think about all the stuff I've done, this is the most important to me now. Because now I'm at that age where I'm like, yeah, I can teach you a little something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
You have the wisdom
that's
to
really
teach
what I want to do.
others. Okay.
Yeah. So the
Oh,
music
that's
is great.
great.
You know, what's the song we pushing right now? She Like 'em Bad, yeah. Pushing She Like 'em Bad.
Okay.
It's like a country pop rap song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All of the things that
She like them
I
gold
made.
grills, long beards, known for whipping that John Deere.
Are we playing it again? Oh, okay.
Well, I definitely heard that song,
Yeah.
when it first came out and everything. So I am a fan. I am a supporter.
I
And
appreciate it.
yeah, I think you did something different with that.
Oh yeah.
And what influenced you to do that song? Because it's a
So
little different than
yeah.
your other tracks.
Right,
And I
right,
like
right.
that. So,
So this is what I decided to do with music, right? Because I've always done different genres of music, but when I first came in the game, they used to tell me, "Man, you got to pick a lane." You know what I'm saying? You do too much. Like,
heard that before.
pick this lane right here, and
Yeah.
then take those other songs and give them to other people.
Yeah. You can't do that.
I'm like, man, I want to get on the track and be my country self. You know what I'm saying? The smooth dude, superstar, he's still there too. And then I can still rap, do all the other things up. But I'm from the country, man.
Yeah.
So
And I heard the singing voice.
yeah,
It's good.
we switch it up.
Yeah,
Throw
it's
the
real
little
good.
twang on there.
Yeah, it's real good. So yeah, I mean, you can't choose a lane.
Right.
Like anything that has to do with your art, you are an artist.
Yeah, exactly.
And I tell a lot of people, art consists of a lot of different things.
Mhm.
And so we're talking about music, we're talking about creativity.
Yeah.
So TV producers, film producers, writers, where all of that is considered
Yeah.
being an artist.
Yeah.
So even if you decide you're in a movie, you're going to be in a movie, or you decide to do some acting,
Mhm.
TV productions or whatever, it's all art.
Yeah.
So there's no way to choose a lane,
Right.
because that is the thing about artists. Like, we're so creative.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's your artistry. You can't choose a lane.
Yeah. Which is why I did, I don't know if you heard it, but I got a project, an EP that I put out last year. It's called On the Radio.
Okay, I haven't heard that one yet, but I'll check it out.
So my thing was, you know how you listen to the radio and you hear all these different types of songs? That's what I wanted to do. And it gave me an opportunity to be my authentic self
Okay.
in the process of still giving you great music, you know what I'm saying? But it's got all of the stuff on there, from the R&B, the country, the pop, the rap. It's got all of it on there.
Okay.
But you should check. You definitely check.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that one
Yeah.
out. What are some of the struggles, I don't want to say struggles, but have you found it difficult over the years to complete projects and to stay consistent? I see that you are very consistent.
Mhm.
A lot of people have trouble with consistency
Yeah.
and completing their projects, because being an artist there's so much. It takes so much.
Right.
I was told by one of my first producers. Well, he was my producer, but also he was the owner of an indie label.
Mhm.
So I was with that label at one point in time. He was kind of like a mentor. And so he always told me, whenever you go in the booth and you record, you need to record this song to perform it.
Mhm.
Record everything to perform. You're not we did a lot of performing and touring and stuff, and he's like, you're not going to just go in the booth and just record this song and not do anything with it.
Right.
You need to record to perform, and then
Right.
that's going to have to be promoted and all that. So speak a little bit, on that. Was it difficult for you to stay consistent, or was that something that just came easy to you?
Well, I'll say this. I was more consistent when I was younger.
Okay.
I'll say that because I ain't have bills and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was a lot more, man. My work ethic back then was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's still crazy now, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I had to do. I took a long break, probably about 5 years, right?
Okay.
I took 5 years. I said, you know what? I'm not releasing no music. I'm just gonna help other people get to where they need to go,
Okay.
right? But during that 5 year period, I was thinking about, okay, 6, because I felt like I was at a space in life where it was like, all right, dude, you got to figure out where you going. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? You've been spinning your wheels for a long time now.
Mhm.
What we doing? You know.
Okay.
So I said, I'm gonna take this time. I'm gonna figure out life for myself. And in them 5 years, I came up with a 10-year plan. Like, yep, we're gonna have to make it for these 5 years that
Yeah.
that we're
Yeah.
taking off. You know what I'm saying? So I already know what the trajectory is. I know exactly what I'm doing within this time period. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? But I had to force myself. I went back to when I was a kid. What was the driving force?
Mhm.
What made you get up every day and do 5, 6 songs?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You got to find that.
But the more responsibility, and
Oh, yeah.
that's what makes it difficult to stay consistent,
Mhm.
even if you are a celebrity,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Mhm.
There are plenty of celebrities that we don't see for 10, 15 years. Look at
Yep.
how long
Yeah.
Missy Elliott, excuse me, took her break. I think it was like 15, 20 years we didn't see her.
Right.
And then she was dealing with illness and
Mhm.
just life,
Yeah.
so life happens. So sometimes it could be difficult, to stay
Mhm.
consistent, and you may have to have that time where you pull back,
Yeah.
which is actually okay.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't used to think that was okay, but it
Yeah.
was actually okay, because
Yeah.
sometimes it can happen out of your control,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you will
Exactly.
have to take that break. But
Oh,
as
yeah.
long as you bounce back,
Yeah, for
okay,
sure.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as you bounce back, like, that's so important.
Oh, yeah.
What excites you most about Atlanta's music scene right now?
Um, you know what? It's not much so about the music. I would say it's the entertainment and the opportunity space. The music scene is a little weird. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Yeah.
little different now. It ain't how it used to be, when we were coming up.
I hear that a lot. Of course, I'm
Yeah,
not from Atlanta,
yeah,
so I don't have,
yeah.
much history here from, way back when, what
Mhm.
everybody speaks about how the industry
Oh yeah.
used to be.
Yeah, it was a different time. Atlanta was the place to be, if you were trying to do something in music. Now it's more so film.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Which is cool
Yeah.
because, you still need the film element as an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think that all of the opportunities that, in the early 2000s that were there, it's a little different now. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of pockets. Like, you got to find them pockets in Atlanta
Mhm.
for some music stuff. Like, I just rolled up on an event the other day, and I was like, whoa, I hadn't seen nothing like this in Atlanta in a long time.
Long
It
time,
made me
okay.
excited. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute. What's going on here?
Right.
You know?
Okay.
So I think that the space that we in right now, it's a reset that's happening. And it's pretty interesting because now it's resetting with the other element, which is the film. So you got music and film
Mhm.
tying in together.
Yeah.
You know, so it's creating a lot of opportunities right now.
What other states do you think are like where music is really booming?
Yeah.
Would you say New York,
Man,
Chicago?
I'm gonna tell you, man, I talk about this all the time because I'm working with them now. But Houston, man, listen, they got their own ecosystem out there. They
Okay.
really don't have to leave Texas.
Really?
They don't have to leave Texas
Okay.
at all. Like the fans support the music, the artists are consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the craziest thing I've ever seen, man. Like
I didn't know Houston was booming like that. I
oh
didn't know that.
man, shout out to Lil Kiki, man, Power Wall, Slim Thug, Zero, all those guys, man, that's out there that's still doing their thing because they killing it.
Okay.
They killing it.
Okay. What
Yeah.
about Chicago? Do you work with any Midwest artists?
You know, I haven't. I don't think I've not in recent times.
Okay.
Yeah, not in recent years. I've done some stuff years ago with a couple artists out of Chicago. I want to do something with Twister. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just
Okay.
throwing it out there. Twister, you gotta holler at me, man.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
I know New York has some, really good artists.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm in tune with one. He's great too. He has a big, a big following,
Mhm.
and he's pretty good as well. So yeah, I know about New York. I didn't know that Houston was booming like that.
Oh man, what I love about it, like I said, they fans really go hard for them out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm
So they
saying?
really have the support
They got the
of
support.
supporting each other. Okay.
Yeah. Like they don't even man, they don't have to, all of the charts and all of that stuff
Mhm.
that people be chasing. They don't
Right.
have to do that. They making good money off of their music out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
think it's like that here in Atlanta where it's like more digital, like more about numbers and stuff like that?
I think they worry about the wrong thing in Atlanta.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking that too
Yeah.
myself when I first got out here.
They definitely worry about the wrong thing. I see it and I'd be like,
hmm
come on, man.
It's a popularity thing also as well, I
get
believe.
your money, man. It's
Yeah.
you in it to make some money, right?
Yeah.
Get your money.
I didn't have any problem upon coming to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I think it's different for female artists.
Mhm.
But at one point I was dating he was a artist and he was a producer.
Mhm.
And so, but he's from Southern Georgia.
Okay.
So I'm like, hey, come up here with me and we'll perform together and I'll get you familiar, with the label that I was with at that point in time. And I'm thinking like he is a phenomenal producer. He was
Mhm.
signed eventually, but I don't remember who he was signed to.
Okay.
But they gave him the hardest time. And I'm talking about the label, I'm talking about the other guys, the other male artists and
Hmm.
stuff. And I remember us going to club events and
Mhm.
performing, and they were like, cut his music down. And then they had told me, well, we don't think this track was mixed properly, or we don't think, and I'm just like, but his music is good.
Mhm.
And they're like, no,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, wow, where is the support? So,
It's a little interesting here. You know, my transition to Atlanta was a little bit different. Before I moved here, I was living in Florida. I was in Jacksonville, and something clicked in my mind. Was like, bro, you got to move to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So I called BL, my old manager, and was like, bro, I'm thinking about moving to Atlanta. He was like, man, you should have been up here. So I literally packed up everything and came here, but I came here in a different group.
okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like when I first got here, I'm back where I started, like in the industry.
Right.
I'm Ti. I think that night they was in the studio with Birdman and Young Thug at the time. Jeezy.
So you had actually already established
Yeah.
those relationships
Yeah,
prior to you. So
yeah, so it
okay.
was different for me coming back up here. But I also wanted to um get into the scene a little bit more, start making my own way. I ain't just want to, ride my partner coattail
Right.
or whatever. So that's when I realized it's really different.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
different tiers to the Atlanta scene. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You got different crowds. You got this crowd here, you know what I'm saying? This
Mhm.
circle right here, and then you got this circle right here. And then you got all these people that's trying to get into one of those
Right.
two.
One of those two categories. Okay.
Yeah, so I saw that, I was like, yeah, it's a little interesting place
Very
here.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've kind of heard the same thing.
hmm
Tell me, or tell us what's next for Superstar 6.
Well, more of what I'm doing now. That's my main goal. More of what I'm doing now.
Okay.
More music, more production. Like my goal is to produce. I need a I need a Billboard charting record. I'm trying to go for that #1 spot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Whether the song is one of mine or something I
Or
produced and
something you
write.
produced. Okay.
I need that #1 spot. And I don't want to pay for it either. I'm putting that out there.
Yeah.
Because people, they buy the charts. But I ain't paying for mine. I want to earn it. You know what I'm
Tell
saying?
me a little bit about that. I've heard that before.
So, man, this industry, man. Everything is bought and paid for.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it ain't what people think it is. It's a lot of cheating going on. I say,
Yeah.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
cheating going on because, come on, man, some of this stuff ain't good now.
Yeah.
You know it
Yeah.
ain't good.
You know it's not good.
Like how that end up right there? That ain't
Yeah.
good now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's interesting. Some stuff, they ain't got no choice but to put it there. Because the demand for it is so high.
hmm
It's like you can't deny it. Like, no, we can't lie about this one. This is, the people like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
We need to invest in this. It
Yeah.
makes sense. But other stuff that they make you like, that they play on the
hmm
radio 1,000,000 times, so you be like, oh, I used to didn't like this song, but now I kind of
Because
like it.
I've heard it
Right,
10,000 times.
right,
So, yeah, it's in my head now. I have
right.
no choice but to kind of like it,
Yeah. So when that stuff there end up on the chart for 56 weeks, they paid for it to be there.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. That's definitely true.
Yeah.
If you had a time period
hmm
to have been a musician other than now, and
hmm
I mean like in the 50s,
Oh man,
60s, 70s, 80s, what would have been your
Ooh-wee.
year, your time span?
Man, I would have loved that Motown era.
Okay.
That Motown era.
That was like 70ish, 80ish, something like that.
Like 60s, 70s.
60s. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, because I always say in Ray Charles days, was
hmm
that like 50s, 60s?
Now Ray Charles was earlier.
In the 50s?
I want to say,
Okay. I would have loved.
yeah. So
I would have loved to have been back in Ray Charles days.
like the early days of rock and roll time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was way back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Now Ray Charles is from South Georgia. I don't know if you knew that.
he is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
from
is.
Albany.
Yeah.
And
So
then you got Otis Redding. Otis Redding is actually from Dawson, Georgia,
I
which
didn't
is
know
like a
that.
suburb of
Yeah.
Albany.
Yeah. I'm
So
familiar with Dawson.
yeah, they from the
Okay.
red clay. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah. You say red
South,
clay.
deep South Georgia, where I'm from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think back in those days, if you had it, you had it. It
hmm
wasn't about numbers.
Right,
Everything wasn't digital.
right.
Oh man, I would have loved to have been with a band and you know.
I'm gonna say this, man. It's pros and cons, and it's a gift and a curse. Because if you look at it from this perspective, those artists, man, they made some of the greatest music of all time.
They did.
But they didn't own it.
Yeah, but they didn't own it. That was the bad side of it.
That's the thing that gets me with that time. It's
Yeah.
like they made the greatest music, but they didn't
They
own
wasn't
it.
in ownership of any of it. And they didn't have the knowledge.
Right. And
you know?
now you got the trash music.
Mm-hmm.
It lets you own that.
Yeah, you can.
But
yeah.
but the stuff that meant something.
You couldn't. Because even in the 90s, a lot of people didn't own their stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And they were the music was bad business in the 90s. You know, a lot of people were getting screwed over, you know, with those contracts and stuff.
That's since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Since the creation of it, you know.
It can be a dirty business.
Oh yeah.
It can be a dirty business.
Oh yeah, the Wild Wild West, man.
Can you share any like specific upcoming projects that you have, performances or announcements?
Yeah, be on the lookout for On the Radio, the album, because the other one was an EP. So On the Radio, the album. I'm working on that now, like pulling the songs for it.
Okay. How many songs can we expect on the album?
You know, normally they be kind of long. I probably do like 15.
Okay.
Yeah, like 15 songs. Yeah, 15, 17, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of work.
Oh, yeah, man.
But it's not work to us.
Yeah, majority of it already done.
Okay.
I pull from the catalog and then
so you have a catalog that you can pull from. Cause yeah. So I think that's something a lot of artists have as well. Yeah. I have a catalog, so much stuff, and it's like, okay. And you can pull from that catalog.
Yep. Let me get that one, tighten this up, put a hook on that, put a bridge on the end of that one, add a guitar right here. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
You in there.
That's good. Okay. Where can fans follow you and support your music?
Okay. I'm gonna give you the central location first. You can go to my website. It's superstar6.com. SUPASTARSIX.com. And then on all the other social medias at Superstar6. You know, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's one message you like to leave with your supporters that are watching today?
One message that I want to give you. Follow the voice that you hear. If it's telling you to go in this direction, then go in that direction. Because that's your higher self. That's your God power. That's your connection to source that's telling you, if you do this, this will be the outcome. The life that you praying for, wishing for, working for, whatever you desiring, the life that you desire to have, you can have it if you follow what your higher self is telling you, because that's your guide. That would be my message for you, without me being long-winded, because I can't get that, you know, so.
That's a very inspirational message.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank you for joining us today on the Diamond Perri Show.
Thank you for having me.
And I'd like to thank my audience and all my supporters, for those of you who have followed me for a long time and those who are not familiar with this show. This show was created in 2011 in Atlanta, Georgia. I also have an audio show that's on iHeartRadio, but this has been a long-standing show. And today, this show is made possible by Status Network. So I just want to thank you guys and continue to follow me. You can find this show on any platform, audio and video, but I am on Status Network. Thank you.
She like 'em bad. 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 She love 'em good, so good, but she really like 'em bad. She like 'em bad. She like 'em bad.
She like them down south country hood, straight up out of them backwoods. She be sitting high up in the air. She like them gold grills, long beards, known for whipping that John Deere. This just how we do it down here. She like them uptown, downtown, border with them big old trucks around. Send her pound with the candy paint, the boomer shake the room from the bass so loud. Like, oh, whoa, 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 that's the way that we roll. Whoa. Country boy, country girl, country swing, it's a country thing. She like 'em bad,
She like 'em bad. 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 She